This is a customer support slash help product guide series by Filium Enterprises Private Limited. We supply products, materials, components, assemblies, and in some cases, ready to use products for industrial, consumer, and technology products manufacturing. You may contact us by WhatsApp at +91 6399 080 727, or just visit our website at filiamentor.com and go to the online shop section where you can find from hundreds of different products.
Okay, so as you have seen that we've got about 290 or about 300 miter gears in our inventory, and you can see that in order to for you to understand the product dimensions, you can read it through the product code as follows. So you've got, for in this example, you've got a miter 1D 25 with a connector star 2306 in the topmost row in this example. And M stands for, of course, miter. And if you see a B there, it is obviously a bevel gear, as you can see. Then with the next letter there is 1, which basically references to the module size. And as you can see here, the modules range from zero point 0.1 all the way to 7. So these are all precision gears, but there's quite a variety here. So you can select from one of these. So for instance, if you were searching on our website, you'll type in M, and let's say you're looking for a module 2, then you'll just put M2 and the product code should load there. If you're looking by the product code, if you otherwise you can look for just miter and then scroll through all the different results that they come as they come. So these are expressed as the unit of module size, and module point 0.5 and 0.8 as a multiple of 100. So example, you've got 0.5, you'll see 50, and 0.8 will be seen as 80. So you won't see a decimal in the product description, but it'll be a multiple of 100 in the product code. Okay, with that exception, the next is the D, which is the materials. And so you'll see D or S. So with DM is the injection molded gear with polyacetal. And of course, then you've got the stainless steel. You have the brass option, and you have the S45C, which is the carbon steel option. And then you have the polyacetal with brass brush option. So you've got all these different materials based on the application. Polyacetal typically is used for food industry, and it's self-lubricating, so it's got its own characteristics. If you have any questions, you can obviously contact us, and there's a wealth of additional technical information that is available. All right, so the next is the number of teeth, which you see here, MD125. So right before the connector, the 2 digits signify the teeth, and you can see the number of teeth range from 19 to 30. And you can also ask us for custom number of teeth if you're not able to fit this into your application, and we will work with our product design engineering and see if we can come up with a custom gear. So that's always open as long as there's volume. The engineering can factor that in. So that's open. Next, you see the R or L or a blank. So that is the shape of the teeth. And R typically stands for right-handed spiral, and L stands for a left-handed spiral. A blank is basically straight. So those are the angles at which the teeth meet. Okay. So next are the bore processes or the connectors, which we call. It's basically you've got a dash, you've got which signifies without a keyway, without threaded hole, a plus sign where you get gears with threaded holes with set screws or without set screws. Then you have a star option, which is gear without with two threaded holes with 2 set of screws, and then you have the equal to option or sign that shows the gear with keyway, or and then finally you have the hash option, which is gear with keyway and threaded hole, or with keyway and screw options. Okay, so those are the signs that you'll see in the middle, and you can, as you know your options, you can type these in and you'll be able to dynamically search for these products amongst hundreds and thousands of products on our shop on portal. Next, you will see that we've got this 2 3, which is basically the locating distance, and followed by the bore diameter, which is the two digits after that. And finally, you have the heat treatment option, which is available, and you'll see an H for that at the end. So the tooth surface completed with induction hardening. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the product code.
Okay, so here's the final section in which if you go to filiuminter.com, you can locate our eShop, which is on the top here. And once you go in there, it'll open up our eShop in this. You can obviously put in the code that you're looking for. So it'll be M for miter, one for the next thing. Then you have D, which is the next part, and then let's say you say 25. So you've got the MD125 2306, that is the part right here. So let's say if you click on that part, it'll open up this, where you can also see this is MD125 2306, the part that I've used in this example. And of course, there are some images, but I think the most important part is that you're looking for is the price. And this might be just a unit price, but again, because there's fluctuation in the material cost, logistics cost, and many other variables, foreign exchange, since we're delivering it right in, locally, then these prices may differ. So the best thing is that you contact us and get further information from us, and we can also give you a live quote. We typically have the products in stock, but again, these are high rotating products, and we might take uh, more than 30 days to deliver them. Sometimes it could be sooner if we've got stock in hand. So also there's a bulk pricing option. So if you know that your project will be requiring, let's say, 500 pairs or 2,000 pairs or something like that, and you could request that pricing by asking for the bulk pricing. And as you can see here, you've got the bulk pricing option, so you can enter all your details here. If you have some custom product a request, you can also mention it here with some specifications, and that ways we can get back to you. All right, so that's pretty much about